up here at our family camp cabin on the river, which is flowing pretty good. Normally this area of water is stagnant. It's kind of a little bit of an eddy, but today it's flowing pretty fast. What was that? 5 knots, maybe? This is a reservoir that's also kind of part of a river. And this part of the reservoir is about 20 feet deep. So it's 20 feet deep going 5 knots, which is around 5 miles an hour. It's kind of ridiculous how much flow we've gotten. I mean, how much rain we've gotten in the past week and spring and early summer. And sometimes entire trees will float down the river. Well, in that case, a very large log. Wouldn't want to hit that with your boat. We've got a Powerade bottle washed up here, and it's high enough to go on our ramp a little bit. And other ramps are submerged. It's gone up about 4 inches since I last recorded a few hours ago. This is a hydroelectric reservoir of sorts. And this water... So our family has had this camp here. Well, they've had it here for 60 years, and I'm only 32, so... And this is going pretty fast. Based on personal experience or memories. And it's pretty high up too. Pretty high for summer, certainly. And we're getting a rope here just to tie onto the pontoon boat. We really don't think it'll be a problem, but better safe than sorry. You know, pontoon boats don't like going sideways at, that'd be about 3 knots. It's the least hydrodynamic way for them to do anything. Let's see. Alright, that'll help. One thing we could do is, if it gets worse, we could take the pontoon boat off and spin it so it's facing into the water. Of course, that wouldn't necessarily help if any of these docks let loose. Really not concerned about it. I'm not trying to dramatize anything. Just being precautious. What do you think, Shelby, huh? Normally the water's about 3 feet below this. Our neighbor's dock here, he only has a single line, a single post. Most of our docks there have double lines, and they cross out underneath the ramp. So it's, in some cases, 1 or 2 posts, and then 2 lines going, 1 to each corner of the dock. They hold the dock in, and the ramp holds the dock out. And normally there isn't a whole lot of cross flow, but today there isn't a lot. And of course, he has a bigger pontoon boat, and it's got 3 hulls, and a single cable. I thought that's nothing. It's securely mounted. I thought it was maybe not. Good. No, it's fine. It's just got a lot of tension on that wire.
What's the pipe there? Is that marker pipe?
Yeah, so you don't hit it with the mower. You see the upriver cable there is tensioned on all these docks, and the downriver side is not tensioned.
Well, listen to his.
Yeah, it's really gurgling. You know, if a tree came by and hit one of these, it would maybe cause a chain reaction. That's a pretty big log, I can tell you. Luckily, all of the trees here have been flowing down the middle of the river. We're kind of on the eddy side. I don't know the correct term. The inside of the bend, so it comes around. Sorry, I'll zoom out. It comes around from over there and this way. So all the water's kind of wanting to go that way anyways, on the far side of the river. On this near side, it's kind of like a bit of an eddy, but not quite. You see that log bouncing around? It's dragging on bottom on the other end. Our neighbor says that all of the gates are open on the dam. But they don't want to open all the gates at the same time because they don't want to open all the gates all the way, because then that'll flood downstream. So the whole point of these reservoirs that were built decades ago is that they store up the water that's flowing in and release it slowly, so it's like a buffer. And that's why the water is rising, because it's acting as a buffer. Sorry about the wind. I was sitting on our pontoon boat down there, looking this way, and I kind of see something at the end of his boat there moving. And I hear a loud bang. And it appears that he's caught a log. Quite a large one. Let's go see what it looks like. His ramp's out of the water still. Their ramp's out of the water. All of ours are in the water. Huh. I don't know if we should try to push it free or what. It's kind of just barely hanging out here. I think maybe if we get like a 2x4 on the end here, we might be able to push it out enough that it catches the current going the other way. You know, swing out.
It's gonna get sucked right back in the same place. It's caught under the motor. No! It isn't. It's getting sucked right back in.
You just need more.
I need another person out here probably.
Okay. Got a 2x4 here.
I'm going to pull this back, and then you just have to get it like here
And push it out.
Don't lose your phone.
I'll just set it down for now.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's caught underneath something now.
I think it's caught under your dock now.
Now you need to go where you're at, don't push it down.
I'm gonna stay here. You got it? Looks like it's one to move.
Yeah, but it's caught under Bill's. I think we need to push down on the log down
On Bill's side, yeah. It's one to move. Again, sorry for the wind noise. It's going.
There it goes.
Keep pushing, it's gonna hit. Oh, now it's going under.
It's on the skeg of his boat.
I'm gonna try to push it under.
Man, that's a lot of force.
Oh yeah, you can see it.
What do you think?
I think it's coming slowly.
Is it moving at all?
Yeah, it's moving. He's getting it. It's moving. Do you want a hand?
No.
You're gonna break the 2x4
Yeah, you know, we might have to throw a rope around that end
and pull it.
and pull.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything we can do here.
Let me get another 2x4 and I'll try pushing down here and you push down over there and maybe we can get it
Okay. All right.
down and out enough. It's free. Looks like it might bump our dock. Oh, you're down that way. And it wasn't hitting record. It wasn't recording anyways.
Oh.
There's another tree coming down. We'll see if it gets close to anything.
This sun feels good.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's gonna pass us by. It's just a collection of branches.
Still good tree top.
Yeah.
It's the trunk plus the top. Part of the trunk. Yeah, because that was all. Shamrock?
Remember when we started this video, the water was below the bottom of that ramp there? Well, now it's a little bit higher. We do have a modicum of cell service here. So, sometimes enough to watch YouTube videos, but certainly enough to check the USGS website. And there's a river gauge that's upriver from here. Oh look, there's an eagle flying there. Yep, there's lots of eagles here. There's a river gauge upriver, and my dad says it's still going up. So we'll go look at that.
She's opening cabinets, Dad.
Yeah, and then here we are. We're at a gauge height of 14 feet and change, and it's still going up. So I don't know exactly what provisions we're gonna do.
Come on, baby.
I'm looking at stream flow here, and there's this one. So it's middle of June, and these are peak stream flows. She's in the doorway, and these are peak stream flows. Aside from this one in May of 2014 at 37, so we're at 25,000 CFS right now, and this is 37 in May. And looking back to the next one that's in like summer, that's equivalent. What are we looking at here? anything that's higher,
Can I help you with something?
that's January 35, June 1989. So this is the highest summer flow we've ever had since 1989. Higher yet. And we have some idiots coming down the river. Kayakers. Today is not the day to be kayaking. The river's way too high. Although on the bright side, they probably got from where they put in 12 miles upriver down to here in 2 hours, which is like a record trip. Oh, and that branch that barely missed the pontoon boat, it's down under their dock. My dad also said with the binoculars, and you might be able to see it, that pontoon boat down there, he's got a long stick and he's fending off presumably logs. Luckily we're kind of in the eddy here and not getting many logs. You can see that the river's flowing a lot faster out past our docks. Of course, it may just be the docks that are slowing down the river. Who knows? There's another log that's dragging. It looks like the water's come up a little bit more. I just looked at the USGS and it has peaked for incoming flow.